Hello and a very warm welcome to Bharata First. I'm frankrausanpereira. This is FRP Explains. The fact that Adar Poonawala has left the country and gone to the UK has been making headlines over the last couple of days, and I've decided to speak about it. Adar Poonawala, the vaccine tycoon of the world, was unknown up until a year ago. I've been a journalist for almost 2 decades now, and call it my ignorance, but I did not know someone by the name of Adar Poonawalla existed before the pandemic. Post the pandemic, he seems to have become a household name, and he has said that everything falls on his shoulders and he can't take it, and hence he has left India and gone to the UK. It seems like he's had an easy life all throughout, and that's why when it came to crunch time, he crumbled, and the first thing that he did was escape. Another reason, he wanted to invest $300 million in the United Kingdom. He did not believe in investing that money in India despite all that this country has given him for his 40 years. Not just him, but also his father before him. In hindsight, it looks like he left the country and went to the UK because he wanted to make this business deal, and business was on the forefront and the first thing on his mind. He gave an interview to Time in which he said, or when he was asked about whether the election should have been called off or whether the Kumbh Mela ensured that the spread of the virus only increased, he said he would not like to comment about it because if he said anything or he spoke his mind, he would be beheaded. Is that the kind of message that you want to send out to the rest of the world once you go outside? Whatever your problems are, whatever your issues are, you deal with them. I today am categorically saying the Kumbh Mela was a mistake and the elections were a mistake. The election commission got it wrong. The government has failed. State governments have also failed, and I am categorically saying it. And I know that nobody will come to behead me and nobody will come after my life, because I believe in Bharata and I believe in my Bharatiyas. Whatever problems we have, we can discuss them, we can sort them out. You know, this sense of intolerance that we are sending out to the rest of the world is not just, is not correct. If you look at America, it's not a rosy picture there. Look at the kind of racial attacks that take place. Look at the gun wielding that happens all over the place. The free gun laws that they have. We don't have them here in India. With a name like frankrausanpereira, I don't feel insecure in my country. I feel very, very secure, and I feel very happy where I come from, and I have no qualms about it. I'm a Christian. I'm living very safely in this country, and I have no threats to my life, and I'm very happy here. Is that a message that we can send out to the world? I'm sure we can, because we are not that intolerant. Of course, there are some problems in our society. There are some issues, but we can sort them out. We have to sort them out, and only together we can sort them out. Coming back to Adar Poonawala now. He's had such an easy life. If you look at some of his Twitter handles, if you look at his Twitter handle, if you look at his Twitter posts, him and his wife as well, you can see that they are used to galas. They are used to having a good time. Suddenly, when the focus is on them, they can't take it anymore. I'm going to borrow from Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility. And that is something that we all need to learn. There is another aspect in all of this. Let's also not forget. You know, we've been talking so much about ease of doing business. Clearly, doing business in India is not very easy. And Indians themselves are looking to go outside, looking to go abroad to take their businesses there. You look at the number of startups that have begun here in India and then have migrated elsewhere, either to Singapore or any of the other countries, because they feel it's a lot more easier to work there. This is something we need to change as well. We've missed the plot because the world is upset about China and the Wuhan virus, and everything that China has done post the pandemic has not gone down too well with the world. And companies and organizations have decided to move out. Many of them have already moved out of China, but they have not come to India. Clearly, this is something for us to introspect upon and think about why they have not come to India and why they have gone to countries like Vietnam and Bangladesh and so many other South Asian and Southeast Asian nations. So I hope that the government takes a deep look at this particular aspect and comes up with a strong policy so that we actually do something as far as ease of doing business is concerned, and we can have more companies coming to India, and the ones that are here already can stay back here. It doesn't look like Adar Poonawala has his head in the game, and it doesn't look like he wants to do anything for India, because he was given security. It's not like he was not given security, and I'm sure these threats that have been made to him are quite serious, and I'm not discounting them at all. But at a time when the entire nation is looking towards you, at a time when the entire world is looking towards you, you could have been a little more responsible, and you could have shown a little more spine, is all that I have to say. That's it on this edition of FRP Explains. If you like the content, please like the video, subscribe, and then hit the bell icon. For those of you who would like to come forward and contribute, you may do so by using our UPI IDs. A small contribution that you make will go a long way in ensuring that we continue bringing you this content. Thank you once again. See you again next time.